MLB The Show has baseball.
All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go now.
Hey, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show, Santa Maria.
Hey, this is Mark DeRosa.
From the Lone Star State as we get a look inside Globe Life Field tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. The Rays look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Marcus Strowman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marcus Strowman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Leading off tonight
and now
for Tampa
here
Bay,
is Ichiro Suzuki.
hitter.
And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Suzuki.
Now the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. So 1-1. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard. He's digging for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
So now to the plate, Carl Crawford inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 17 home runs and 61 RBIs. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike taken, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Runner at third here, nobody out. And he pulled up in time, but it's a cold strike, too. To short. Story scoops it up. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Michael Jordan.
Stepping in now, Michael Jordan. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Strowman gets the sign. Here it is on 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well-liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone.
Nope.
And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Bases are empty, one man out. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. 29 home runs for him on the year as the Rays have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
At the plate now, Alex Rodriguez.
The shortstop, Alex.
Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Time now for a look at the Rays starting nine. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He comes into this one among the leaders in slugging percentage. Top 5 in the American League. I love watching him when he comes to the plate. There's an electricity about this guy. He has power, and there's a swagger about him that you just can't miss.
Into the box now, George Brett. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Hamilton gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first here in Arlington. It's now 3-0 Tampa. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
So now here is Juan Pierre. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Pierre.
He grounds it sharply to third. Brett has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing if that man hitting 8th can continue to stay hot. Yeah, 8th. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
That'll bring in Nick Solak as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Grove has crafted a Hall of Fame worthy resume to this point, and for context on what he's accomplished at 318 wins, he's currently tied with the great knuckleballer Phil Niekro on the all-time list. So in this outing, he's looking to pass Knucksy, as he was referred to in his day. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front here as this one scorched foul to the left.
Here, that was a terrible pitch. That was right over the heart of the plate. 2 strikes on the guy. He is lucky he's getting this pitch back.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Mike Napoli, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 258 the average to begin play. 9 homers, and he's driven in 24. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Two out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Too high, ball 3.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chasing up out of the zone.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Juan Gonzalez, and he has been, pardon the cliche, en fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0 home.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So now to the plate, Mark Teixeira comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count. Here it comes. Hit on the ground toward the left. On to first, and the Rangers squander a good opportunity here as the side is retired. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Count remains 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 8, the catcher.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively.
Martinez.
And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes on this one.
Into the box, Victor Martinez, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 7 homers and 37 RBIs. That evens it up 1-1. Strowman's ready. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. And now, Brandon Lau, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. This one's flared off to the right side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
That's a big at-bat from the bottom of the order.
Yeah, Matty right there. Worked himself into a nice situation. Got on base right there. Now first and third. Rolls the lineup over. Top of the order is licking its chops.
To the plate now, Ichiro Suzuki. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Well, Dan, do you agree with the timing of the visit from the pitching coach?
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
At the plate, Carl Crawford. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-0 on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hamilton comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Michael.
Ready now is Michael Jordan. Tripled and later scored first time around. He's set and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Down and away, ball one.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Out into right center. Well hit. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 6-0 ball game.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Dane Dunning is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball one. I got the count. 2-2.
Jordan stands at second with 2 gone. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Now to the plate, here is Alex Rodriguez. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
George Brett.
So now to the plate, George Brett, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 10 for him on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
See, I just don't understand that. He had an open base and could have pitched around him, but they challenged him and lost big time. That is one costly decision.
And Bryce Harper will dig into the plate. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. On now to the bottom of the second. The Rays are out in front, 10-0. And That brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Story is retired and there's one away. It is Torrey Hunter.
The center fielder, Torrey Hunter.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Now the 1-0.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. To the left side. Foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Josh Hamilton.
Next to dig in, Josh Hamilton. First pitch on the way. Nope. 2-0 now.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. 2-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rangers set down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Victor Martinez. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, boys, he's lucky he's getting this pitch back right here. That's normally a wipeout pitch down and away. He hung that one. It looked like he almost confused the hitter.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon Lau.
And now in the box, Brandon Lau. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Pitch on the way.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The windup and the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Left fielder is on the move, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Standing in now, Ichiro Suzuki, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And that one yanked just foul. Inside and low. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Called strike 2. to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
The 0-1 on its way. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. You can kiss it goodbye. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 5 on the year, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
The designated hitter.
That'll bring up Juan Pierre. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
No outs, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones
batter
forget about them as soon as the
50,
next guy
second
digs
baseman.
into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Nick Solak. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struck out in his first at-bat. Ball and a strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. In the air, down the line and left. On the move is Harper. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, catcher, Mike Napoli.
And now Mike Napoli worked the walk his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Rays 10 and the Rangers 1. New inning set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Napoli has it. Throw down to first, 1 away.
Up next,
so now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And his total currently best on the ball club through these first 6 or so weeks of the young season. Into the box now, Alex Rodriguez. He's got it. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Rays 10 and the Rangers 1. At the plate now is Juan Gonzalez.
Leading off for the Rangers, the right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did. And looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Mark Teixeira stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Gonzalez on at first, nobody out. A Ball and a strike. Teixeira is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That was some nice on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of. Not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Now here's the first offering. Trevor Story comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, man. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
1-2 now. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep, and that is off the wall. Gonzalez isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. 1 left for Texas. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Adam Ottavino gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this.
Replay determines that's an out.
First offering on its way. George Brett is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That's wide. 2-0. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. The 2-1.
No touchdown.
Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. So he's aboard here with the leadoff walk, and this has been a very patient ball club so far this year as we view the league leaderboard for team walks. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's 1 for 5. From the stretch, here's the pitch. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Harper hits a little over the 270 mark. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Ball 1, well below the zone. The 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Story picks it up. One there. On to first, and that takes care of Harper as well. It's a double play. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First offering. Two out, nobody on. One and one. And he misses 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Hunter. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. On its way is pitch number 75. Josh Hamilton will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
There's a pitch we have.
Full count now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among the league leaders in that department. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And this throw gets away from him.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
At the plate now, Juan Pierre, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled away. Beltre, the runner at second with 1 away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 50, second baseman.
And stepping in, Nick Sola. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 9. It's 10-1. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Wow.
He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
The 1-0. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Ichiro Suzuki.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Ichiro Suzuki struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Now the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. One out, nobody on. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH. Carl Crawford waits on deck. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The next 3-2. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate, Carl Crawford. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base. Here it comes on 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hamilton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the right fielder, Michael.
Next, it'll be Michael Jordan, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Now here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Hit to first. He's right there and will step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Rays 10 and the Rangers 1. Into the box, Mike Napoli. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late, or snap something off in the 3rd to see if he'll fish.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs
Now
until there's a
right
reason
fielder.
to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Stepping in now, Juan Gonzalez. And he fouls this one off. It was a base hit last time up. Here's the 0-1. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So next to the plate for Texas, Mark Teixeira, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
The 1-0 home. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Trevor Hoffman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
51, Trevor Hoffman.
Stepping up is Anthony Rizzo. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one.
Anthony Rizzo.
And now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hunter's got a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
So next to bat will be Alex Rodriguez. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swung on and missed. 1-1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
That's ball 3.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
In now, Victor Martinez, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Got him reaching there, strike two.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope. Ball one.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the one. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. It's the Rays 11 and the Rangers 1. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Trevor Story. First delivery to him.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Chopped weakly to the left. But it gets fouled. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lined hard to center field. Crawford is right there, 1 down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next to hit, Torrey Hunter, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, strike one. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He didn't get him to offer at that pitch right there, but that big 12-6 curveball is definitely part of the reason he's having such good success in this one.
Still 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Next to stand in is Josh Hamilton. First pitch on the way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit on the ground to short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rangers set down in order. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Brandon Lau, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-1 the count now. And now pitch on the way. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter, Ichiro.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ichiro Suzuki, singled in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. On the ground to third. To second for 1. The tag, and he is out.
Doesn't happen often throughout the course of the season, but right there, you talk about having awareness, taking advantage of a team that's maybe sleepwalking a little bit on the base pass. Unbelievable job to get 2 outs for the price of 1 in that situation.
So now to the plate, Carl Crawford. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the blowout continues.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now batting. Right
to the plate now, Michael Jordan, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Misses, ball 2.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Rays 12 and the Rangers 1. Peter Fairbanks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Tampa Bay, number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Now it'll be Adrian Beltre. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
The third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
First pitch of the AB now.
Oh, that goes.
The 1-0 home. To 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
At the plate now, Juan Pierre trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out.
Nick Solak.
Now at the plate, Nick Solak. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Lau's got it, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Gregory Soto comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Gregory Soto.
All set for the start of the inning. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Pitch on the way.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Hunter's got a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
Unless something miraculous happens here, that's looking like his last at bat, and this streak's going to come to an end. Hey, nothing to hang your head over. 20-plus games of giving your team a chance to win every night, finding ways to get on base. Hats off to you.
Next, it'll be Alex Rodriguez. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here's the pitch.
1-1.
One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Three and one.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Popped him up. Solak is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
Digging in will be George Brett. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind now, 2-0. And that one's wide to the mark, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on, 3-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder.
Now at the plate here is Bryce Harper, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals. No balls and 1 strike. Fouled off. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, but don't shed a tear. They're up 12-1. So here is Mike Napoli starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Standing in now, Juan Gonzalez. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Into the box now, Mark Teixeira, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Goodness, 0-2 now.
0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up. There's 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
12-1 at the end of this one. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lefty Grove earned his 5th win of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Marcus Strowman was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Globe Life Park, 48,114. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.